Okay, let's get to it. Unfortunately, it's raining in Washington, D.C. Can you believe it? Tired of these rainy games, but we're going to have another one.
Figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight it's the first of four between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games.
Yeah, it's another rainy
home runs
game.
and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Take a look at the lineups for the Mets. You can see with Syndergaard on the mound that Ramos gets the night off. Nito in the number 8 spot. There's your lineup for the Nationals. Trey Turner has really been tearing it up from the leadoff spot. You can see he's hitting .362. Really want to keep him off the bases tonight because the guy steals like crazy. Adam Eaton, Howie Kendrick, Juan Soto, Eric Thames, Kurt Suzuki, Starlin Castro, and the former Met, Asdrubal Cabrera, is playing first base.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late, as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
It's been a rainy last few days.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Line hard to the left side. Foul.
Just in front of that. It's hit well, though.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Well, McNeil had a big day yesterday, including a big home run.
So here's Jeff McNeil.
Oh,
a swing,
he got one.
Deep drive.
He got
to
it.
Right fielder looking up. Gone.
2 home runs in as many games. Wow. That's another no-doubter off the bat, and that puts the Mets on the board early.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes.
I know you're a fan of him playing in the top of the lineup.
He's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
I'm hoping this weather passes before tomorrow's game. Also hoping that there's no significant delay to this one. There was a short delay in yesterday's game, and I think the 7th inning.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
A swing and a miss. He
why
offered
are you
it a
swinging?
ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he
like at
really
your
made
chin.
that guy on the mound work for it.
That
When
was
you're doing
stupid.
that in the first inning, it can have
Oh,
an
that
effect on
was
how
stupid.
deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check
There we
swing,
go.
and they
Walk.
appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has 7 hits in 33 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense
Needs to
to
score
keyhole him
some
in big
runs for Noah
situations. He's gotta
Syndergaard here.
figure
He's
it out
been
pretty quick.
pitching in tough luck. He's got a record under 500, and yet he's got one of the best ERAs in the league.
And this is off the glove of Suzuki
Hey.
as it bounces away.
Where's my runner? They gave him third? Wow. You can... Okay. Runner's on third.
3-0. Here it is. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. And the Mets with an opportunity.
What's the rule on that?
For more damage here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Strasburg is all
Tough
over the place
situation
right
early
now.
out on the mound, but
Have
if he
to
can
be able
limit the
to-
damage right here, might build some
Have to be able to
confidence and get him
strike
rolling.
here. Make him throw a strike.
Curveball bounces,
Look at
and
that.
gets by to the backstop. And he is safe at the
What's
plate.
going
as he
on
wasn't
with this
able to
catcher?
recover in time.
You just fall down?
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Alright, I have to see a replay. So it's in the dirt. Suzuki goes back to get it, and he just he doesn't make the play. I guess he just kind of fakes it, or I don't know, or did he slip? It is wet out there. I mean, he has the ball right here. He did a little flip, and he has him, or at least it's close, but all right, well, it's 2-0. My dad says Suzuki's drunk. Yeah, it's like, what's going on? All right, 2-0 count.
In the dirt.
That's
It's
3-0
now.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
Boy, it's something going on with Strasburg here.
The
I'm not
3-0 pitch.
taking all the way here. Ugh.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit
Late.
foul down the
Late
line
on it.
right and in amongst the fans.
Way late.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in
It's a
his
full
wheelhouse.
count now.
And now in advance of a big 3-2
Full
pitch,
count with
time is
Conforto
called at
on
the plate
second
as he'll press
base.
the reset button.
Nimmo on deck.
This is skied into the air to straightaway
Center.
Eaton.
Ah, I
will reach
got
out
it.
with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets
Kind of a
lead this
bizarre
one
inning
2-0.
there, but I'll take it.
Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Ugh.
Comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming.
Keep this
Here
guy
it
off
is.
the bases.
Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled a ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number,
101 miles an hour.
spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound.
Yeah, I sent the line of the link,
this
but
team
I don't
has
know.
been
She might not be
red
around.
hot baseball recently.
Grounded to short.
Oh my God, get him.
Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw
Right.
on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
So digging in now, Adam Eaton. And
Adam
there's
Eaton.
a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
I remember there was a pitcher named Adam Eaton years ago.
First offering on its way.
Played for the Padres.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
This is going back to the early 2000s.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Howie.
Into the box now.
Howie Kendrick.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
He was on the Dodgers 5 years ago. SNY was showing the
Kendrick waiting, now the
2015
pitch.
National League Division Series Game 5 yesterday. They were showing it on YouTube, and it's still on there now.
If you've been paying
But I saw
attention,
Howie Kendrick
the guy
there.
on the mound does not want to come inside.
It's Game
If I'm at the
5.
plate,
Mets
I'm
won that
leaning
game
out
to
over.
advance to the
2-0
NLCS
count,
to
pitch.
play the Cubs.
Outside,
crap.
3-0 now. Juan Soto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good job there to lay off. It's
Come
ball
on.
4 as he
You can
becomes
walk
their
him on
first
4
base runner
pitches.
of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth,
Juan
Great.
Soto to the plate now.
Now I have to face
Hitless
the
in
cleanup
4
hitter.
tries in the ball game yesterday.
Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
5 straight balls.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, he's lost the
Now
strike
this is
zone.
the kind of count this
going
guy
on?
feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
That's lifted the other way out to
Ah.
left. After it is Cespedes. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting in, the catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Settling in now, Tomas Nido. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it was an alright swing. Just didn't get much of it. So let's see if Nido can get on base here.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to
Currently
even things at 1-1.
hitting .220 on the season.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3.
Yikes.
And there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box,
here's
Syndergaard.
Syndergaard.
And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
I'm just going to use the power swing here.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
All right, back to the normal swing.
Now here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Ouch.
Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. And now for Washington, Eric Thames, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Thames is having a ridiculous season.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging.
Got
Not
him
much you can
somehow
do with that one.
with that
Tied him up in knots.
pitch. See if I can get him out. Oh, he still wants me to bust him inside. All right, let's try it.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I'm going to try and pull the string.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Nido. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Not much success in his career against Syndergaard.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
How so? You say he thinks he's Yogi Berra. How so?
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And he looks at a sinker for a call. Third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
That was a nice pitch.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll
Castro,
go after the first pitch.
Starlin Castro.
Empty, it's strike 1.
Steps
Try
up
to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
with his left foot in the bucket.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, I remember him on the Cubs, but I'm sure he's been on quite a few more
Pitch on
teams.
the way. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
A little bit upstairs.
Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Just a bit outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and
4
now he's got the
teams,
count in
you
his
say,
favor, 3-1.
for Starlin Castro.
It's sharply toward third.
Oh my
He's high
God.
as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
Speaking of Starlin Castro, let's have another look.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He
Wow.
didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
One out, nobody on.
Oh,
A ball and 2 strikes now.
late.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Forgot he
And
was on
lays
the
off a pitch outside
Yankees.
as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball.
Oh, he
strike
got
three
me.
called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1.
11th season.
Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Pete Alonso would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
280 lifetime for
2 out,
Starlin
nobody
Castro. This is not bad.
A bouncer up the middle.
Oh.
And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's
Well,
in the
that was a
center
ground
field
ball
for
that
a
was
base
not
hit.
hit very hard, but there was just a gaping
And
hole
after that base hit
up the
right
center
there,
there.
he's got a
So
6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So here's Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
I'm going to look for
Runner on
something
first with
up
2
in the
away.
zone, and for a change, I'm going to use the power sling. No.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
All right, back to the normal swing here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the air to center
Deep
field and deep
center
back at the
field,
center fielder. Back
and
he
it's
goes,
a
but
4-0
this is gonna
game.
be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Eaton in center field just turned around and watched it go.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 14 homers, 39 driven in.
That's the 20th home run of the season for Alonso.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It was
Bases are
420
empty here
feet.
with 2 men out.
Ball.
2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the
High
line
and
in
deep
right.
and foul.
And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Here's his 66th pitch.
And
Oh!
strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 New York.
Way out of here. 420-foot poke to
Into
center
the box
field.
as Drupal Cabrera, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, defense.
Well, with the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun.
90
and I'm sure
minutes.
both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
I gotta take him out. That sucks. You know, he was pitching a good game. He's pitching a no-hitter. I wanted him to get the win. What do you think? What would you want to do? That sucks. You think he can do it? I want him to get the 5 innings. All right. So Syndergaard comes out there after a long rain delay. I've got Waka warming up in the bullpen here. And yeah, he's pretty damn tired. Let's
ready to deliver. Here's the first
let's get some
pitch.
quick outs.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2 to the
Oh,
Nationals
come on.
pitcher.
What was that?
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike.
I guess Strasburg is not a very good hitter because that was like
Here now
non-competitive.
is Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Yeah, I'm still
Pitch on
not
the way.
sure. I'm not sure he can do it.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Swing, line,
No.
drive. That's going to
All
be
right,
trouble.
he's coming out of the game.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He can't do
Off
it.
the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people.
Adam Eaton.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Michael Wacha is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Michael Wacha.
Yeah, I've gotta protect him from injury, and I could tell with the way he was throwing his pitches. I was gonna be lucky to get out of this inning. I mean, yeah, I struck out Strasburg, but let's face it, Strasburg was up there just looking at pitches. But once he was facing an actual hitter, he was hit hard. And also, if you notice, with the pitching meter here, there's supposed to be a little yellow line, and that was gone for him. He was exhausted. So had to go to the bullpen. Had to do it. Not going to risk an injury to Syndergaard. Sucks that he's not going to get the win now, but
from the stretch, Adam Eaton
kind of fits in with his season so far.
Now as he looks at a called strike, it's 0-1.
So now it's Wacha's game.
Wacha comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Pitch misses.
Oh, son of a
throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Jerk stole third.
1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Nationals leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
See, look, they took
Heidi,
out Strasburg.
Elias answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Elias playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner loves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Tomas Nido comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Maybe a walk.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Maybe a walk.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no
Walker
errors on the Mets line score so far. And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is eaten, he slides and makes the catch. Beautiful play to end the inning. Fine slide catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Some decent contact by Wacha. First pitch swinging.
Striding into the box, Howie Kendrick. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Howie.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Who, Kendrick? Can't believe he's still playing.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. A runner at second, nobody out. Full count now. A swing and blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Eric Thames. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. Thames is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach.
Oh,
He's not
Wacha
a dead cold
is
guy. You
stinking
wanna
up
try
the
and sneak a
place
piece
right
of
now.
cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat bag.
Strasburg.
Brad Brock starts throwing.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki.
Might have to use the whole bullpen this
Behind
game.
on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nice.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, one error thus far for the Nationals.
Castro.
That misses. 2-0. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what,
Come
the grind
on.
to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys they just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Great.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
It's the
Next
pitcher.
hit will be the pitcher, Roenis Elias. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike.
Going on, Flobo.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer to the left side.
Damn it.
Turner fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Do anything good for your birthday?
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it.
Oh, he pulled him off.
Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. Too tight with that
3-0.
3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Hard hit at third.
Oh,
and this is kicked out there by Castro.
Ah, damn it.
That's the second out.
At least it's not a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Michael Conforto would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball four. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular
I think the rain
approach
brings
when
out
this
the
guy
best
steps in. He can really
Mets.
hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is
I don't know,
mostly
they've
not
lost
to let
some
this one guy
rain
beat you,
games.
Matt.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the two-out threat will not pass as the inning is over. Two left for the Mets, but they still lead this one 4-2.
We had a rain delay earlier. 90-minute rain delay.
And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Looks like the rain is finished up.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula.
Oh,
for success.
again?
He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player,
I
I'd
can't get him out.
you 6
Turner,
inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
This one's down to third. And there's one away.
I'll take it.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Howie Kendrick. First delivery to him on the way. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Nah, you're not jinxing it, Flobo.
Man at second here with 2 away. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto.
that
Hopefully,
last AB when he hit the home run. That was a
hopefully I don't
decent
give another.
changeup. It was down in
Give
the
up
zone.
another
But
home
one of
run
the
to
problems
this guy.
when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's
Man,
2-0.
why does he do that? When he
No
takes a
reason to
pitch,
give
he
in to
like
him here with the base open.
starts
Putting him
leaning
on base
forward.
just gives your defense more ways to
that.
help get you out of this.
Opens
3-0
his
to
mouth.
him now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
2 men on, 2 out, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Let's get this guy.
As a look, now the pitch.
Oh.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Two pitches fouled away. Waka comes set and delivers.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Austin Voth takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
It's a big out there.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh man.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase.
Hey!
Won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
It's a
And he'll
lazy
pull
double.
into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Oh no.
High in the air down the right field line.
No, he's got room.
That's
Oh.
taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, the
That
tag,
was stupid.
and he is out at third
I'll
base.
willingly
It's a
admit.
double play.
Dumbest base running play of the night.
Coming to the plate now, Tomas Nido. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner
I'm
has
desperate for runs, all right?
it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ah, man, oh man.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Let's get a quick inning here.
The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line.
That's all yours, Conforto.
Long run to the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin.
So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. He's
bottom of the
grounded out
lineup.
and
Let's
struck
get him.
out in his 2 trips to the plate. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is not foul,
get foul, get foul, get foul.
Playable behind first.
All right, good.
And this is going to wind up a foul.
Wasn't going to be able to get that one.
Hit high and deep to right center.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this. Oh, yeah, well. Yeah.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Asdrubal.
Yeah.
Cabrera.
Now the former
Ready
Met.
for another chance as Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right.
Get there.
Throw to
All
first
right.
in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Good inning.
Nationals gone in order.
That'll do it
They
for
trail
Waka.
here 4-2.
Pinch hitter. Got a right-hander on the mound. I like putting Smith in when there's people on base, you know? I don't really have that now, so yeah, whatever. I guess I'll just put him on with the bases empty.
Dominic Smith is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
You know, it's funny you say that you were a Cabrera guy. I was going to say when he was at bat, but his at bat was so short I didn't say it. But I liked when he was on the Mets. I always thought he was a good player. Yeah, I agree. All right, so Familia and Wilson getting loose.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Nice leadoff single.
In there, base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
That's weak. Supposed to hit a home run. Just kidding.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Surprised that was a ball. He's been calling that a strike all night.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And the pitch on 2-1.
Slider.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely.
He keeps trying to pick him off.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Cabrera in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Yep.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
You get yourself
Right
into
off the
count
corner.
leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Now the 2-1. Shoots this one over to first.
Double play.
One there.
Damn it.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Mets out in front, 4-2.
Bummer.
Ryan Zimmerman is up off the
Zimmerman, Turner, Eaton.
bench. He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Jerry Familia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Zimmerman or just simply Zim. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one
Made him
gone.
look bad.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from
Nice
these guys in
strikeout
this
for
one.
Familia.
The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Lugo gets up. And I've been pitching Turner away, and he keeps hitting doubles. So I'm gonna try and just mash pitches inside.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one.
There we
High
go.
in the air out to center field.
Popped it up.
Nimmo is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
The center fielder.
That's big.
Up
I didn't
and
want that guy on the bases.
Eaton.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. And a ball 1-0. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
But it'll stay in the yard.
Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down by a count of 4-2.
All right.
Ryan Harper is into the ball game now as he'll
Harper
make his
comes in.
fifth
Only 4
appearance of the
innings
season
pitched.
here.
Ryan Harper.
And I'm going to take a look at who we have coming up. Kendrick, Soto, Thames, Suzuki. So I want to look at the matchups here. Because I want to determine whether or not I should put in a left-hander next inning. And Soto, look, he's hitting only 192 against lefties versus 352 against righties. So 192 against lefties, but then Thames has been hitting left as well. How does Kendrick do? He's a right-hand batter, but let's see. No, it's basically the same.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. He's set, and the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's
5-2.
high and deep to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A Solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Nice.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. And that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Oof. Way back there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-0 now. No outs, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yeah, no, Alonso crushed that ball, but it's right at Eaton.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Got lucky there.
The 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble.
Hard.
And there
it's
are
like the
2
Alonso
away.
fly out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second.
That's a base hit.
Finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
gonna roll the dice here. I think you might like this.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Wilson Ramos.
In there, and it's 0-1. On the season, Ramos is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Fastball well outside. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Thames will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer.
Bomb.
We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Now 5-2 New York. Wilson Ramos will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catching, number 40, Wilson Ramos. Leading up for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Justin Wilson.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Time now for our starter comparison.
Oh yeah, remember these guys?
The story, as you can see,
like
neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip.
Had to take him out after
From
the rain. After the rain delay.
Right side, hit hard.
Oh man!
Backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Shit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup
Lousy
is going to
pitch.
pull out the old ambush.
He was the guy Wilson was supposed to get. Great.
Into the box, Eric Thames.
Where is it?
No strikes.
Oh, what are you doing?
Hit hard on the ground.
Yeah! Oh, baby!
On to first as they get the double play to
Yes!
get him out of the inning. Nationals go quietly, and the deficit remains 5-2.
That was huge.
Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Doolittle.
Eduardo Nunez will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Oh yeah, Doolittle. They hit him well.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I need to look at the splits. Or how about this? Can you find them? Doolittle's career stats against the Mets. I'm interested.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So the batting order turns over
Rosario's
now. Set
had
to
a
go.
rough
Ahmed
night.
Rosario struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 out, nobody on.
3 pitches. Fastball, splitter, slider.
Ball 2. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. The pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Bases are empty, 1 man.
Shouldn't be late on that kind of pitch. Oh, that's
Now
a good.
swing and a
That's a
chopper
good
foul
pitch,
right at
but
home plate.
just got a piece. You almost got me there. Hey!
Towards center. And
That was a good hit.
So he
That
gets
was good
off
hitting.
the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Went down
No
and got
mistake
it.
what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And he needed that. He was 0 for 4.
Jeff McNeil will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the
First
ballgame.
inning.
And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Ooh, I might try and run off this
Comes
guy.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Whoa!
Shot toward right center.
Yeah.
And that'll
Oh
get
yeah.
out there for extra bases. Rosario ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
He
And he's
scores!
safe at the plate.
RBI
Lead
double
now
for
by
McNeil.
4. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
He ignores his coach. I heard that.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a
there we
hit.
go. Insurance, baby.
That's
double
what we
for
refer to in the
Cespedes.
biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Yeah, the Mets are whacking Doolittle around here in the ninth inning.
Tanner Rainey enters the game
And
with
they gotta
one
chase him
gone
out
in
of the
top
game.
of inning number 9.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
I'm going to get a pinch runner here for Cespedes. Take him out. I like taking him out from Marisnik late in the games.
Jake Marisnik will come on now and pinch run here.
Jake Marisnik.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Still 1 out in the inning. Good speed on second base in Marisnik. 2 strikes on Alonso.
The 1-2.
Way inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
This guy throws
Pretty
hard.
easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in
Another
that one.
3-pitch pitcher. Fastball, slider, changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Oh, no!
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, I love watching
Oh,
pitcher
how
that just
embarrassing.
rolls back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
That's embarrassing. Sorry, guys.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third
Both
time.
of you with the emojis on that one.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Just missed with that heater, but
I
even
know.
if he wanted to swing, I
I
don't
know.
think he could have caught up to that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
That's a drive. They're not going to get it.
And that one is gone.
Yes!
On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now the Mets are blowing this one wide open.
Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That was a laser shot. Just over the fence. Just over it. Huh. Yeah, right there in the first row.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And it's
Yikes.
1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
All right, I'm going to put in Betances with a very, very short leash.
Dylan Betances.
Short leash, not because the game is close, but because I want to protect his ERA. And he's been having a rough season. Oh, jeez. All right. Need to keep these pitches
all set for the bottom of the 9th.
Down
and
in the
that'll
zone.
bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher, Kurt.
And
there we
a
go.
swing and a miss at a pitch
Wasn't
well
down
off the
like
plate
I
at
wanted
strike
it,
1.
but at least he swung and missed.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire.
Yeah, it did. Let's see. Ah. Ouch. Get up.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. That's
Oh
taken.
my
Now
God!
it's
Thank you for
0-2.
that one.
And he strikes him
Oh,
out as
yikes.
well. So make it back-to-back punch
Nasty.
here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now it's Cabrera.
To the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Betances is ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Last strike now for the Nats. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Short, hit hard.
Short. Put it in the
Throw on
books.
to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have
Nice
taken
win.
game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Wacha earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Steven Strasburg worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Definitely like those insurance runs late in the game. Really broke the game open.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Cespedes 3 for 5. Player of the game. Let's take a look at the
For
highlights.
the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base.
This is
The winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. His record is
early
now
in the
5
game.
and 4.
McNeil with a home run in the first inning.
The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. He falls to 7 and 3.
Second run of the game was Alonso scoring on a wild pitch, and then Kurt Suzuki just kind of lost his footing and fell down.
For joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
That was 2-0 Mets at that point in the first. Alonso with a runner on in the third. A deep home run to center field. His 20th of the season, and it was 4-0. Nationals weren't finished though. Off of Wacha, Juan Soto, a 2-run homer in the fourth, cut the lead to 4-2. This was a key double play earlier in the game that kind of sucked. But then Cespedes with a solo homer. That's in the 8th. Made it 5-2. And the McNeil double to center. That's in the 9th. So that scored a run. And Cespedes with another RBI here. Clean double down left field. This is off of Doolittle, who is just getting hit hard. took him out, brought Rainey in, and Conforto pokes a home run, 396 feet. And Betances came in to end it. He gets Cabrera to ground out. And that's your game. So the Mets take the first game of this 4-game series. Good game for McNeil. Good game for Cespedes. He's the player of the game. You can see 3 for 5 for Cespedes. His batting average all the way up to 290. Boy, oh boy, it wasn't that long ago where he was just kind of mired in the 230s, 240s. Now look at him, just knocking on 300 now. It shows you just what a tear he's been on the past few weeks. Yeah, good game for McNeil, as I said. 275 average now. Let's see. Nito didn't get any hits. He did walk once, though. Smith had a base hit when he came in to pinch hit. So it was 4 home runs for the Mets. McNeil, Alonso, Conforto, and Cespedes. Here's your pitching lines. Unfortunately, Syndergaard didn't pitch deep enough into the game to get the win. He was good, but then the rain came, and he wasn't really able to continue. So it's Waka who gets the win out of relief. Familia and Wilson were effective, as was Betances, and hey, his ERA is just below 5. It's moving in the right direction. I had my trouble with Turner today. I really need to keep that guy off the bases, and I need to pound him in instead of pitch him on the outside half of the plate, because he just kept whacking those to doubles to right center. Let's see, Soto with a good game. Really, most of the Nationals' hits were concentrated on the top half of the lineup. Nobody in the bottom half of the lineup got a hit today. Soto with the 1 home run. You can see Strasburg gets the loss. He goes to 7-3. And ouch, Doolittle. Look at that ERA. He got rocked. I agree. The bats are alive and well. So let's see if the Braves won. Uh-oh. Will Toffee. Torn rotator cuff. He's on my AAA team. Says he'll be out for over 6 months. What would you like to do? Well, that's a 60-day. All right. Oh my God, look at that height difference.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-2. The Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-7. Anthony Rizzo swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Cubs got past the Reds 3-2. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. Joe Musgrove grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-3. The Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. The Toronto Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 7-6. The White Sox brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they dethroned the Royals 13-3. The Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-0. The Detroit Tigers finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-1.
The Tigers
and that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
How about that? Nice. Okay. Well, that will do it. Oh, by the way, I'll show you who I drafted. These are fictional players, but I'm gonna go to my signed draft picks. These are the people who I drafted uh, in the first round. Yesterday, Mets selected Jimmy Roush, starting pitcher out of Pennsylvania. Second round is right fielder Vincent Chung from South Korea. Jeff Coppola, starting pitcher from New Jersey. Mario Ramirez, haven't signed him yet, so you can see he's not in a Mets uniform. Still, negotiations are ongoing with him, but he's from Illinois. Andres Pena, out of Missouri. Will Croft, again, working on the negotiations. He declined my first offer, but he's out of California. He's a first baseman. And then a relief pitcher, Mike O'Malley from New York, is last guy I drafted. So there are your draft picks. And here's our matchup for tomorrow. Stroman, still looking for his first win since of the season. He came back recently. And the left-hander, Patrick Corbin. So good win today. Let's keep it up tomorrow. Have a good evening. See ya.